introduce yourselves.
I'm Katrina Balfe and I play Claire.
Yep. Sophie Skelton and I play Roger.
Sam Heughan and I play Jamie Fraser.
And I'm Richard Rankin and I play Roger.
You're not Jamie. Neither is my husband. You're Sam. Sweet, handsome, good guy Sam. Right? What parts of Jamie's character have you assimilated or have you already had into yourself? And which traits of him do you still aspire to? I know it's deep.
That's a big thank you for your question. Yes, he's remarkable. He's I think the part that we all love and the part of the story that we all want is this love story, and I think we all are looking for that, aren't we? We're all looking for a relationship that's mutually supportive, and that no matter what happens or where the other person goes, you're always there with them. Every character you play, you have to bring yourself to. So, yeah, I guess a different actor would play Jamie a different way, but I guess his dedication, I guess his stubbornness, I've got those. He's probably funnier than I am. He's when he was younger, I think he was a bit more. He's definitely more passionate than I am in the fiery. So it's fun. It's fun to see the similarities in yourself in a character, but also to be surprised by them, to discover things. Sometimes when you read some stage direction or a line, and you think, "Why is it saying that? I don't know why it's saying that." And then through rehearsing it or playing it, you learn something about him. So sometimes you'll be like, "Why are you doing that, Jamie? It's dumb." But actually, he sometimes just doesn't think when he was younger. Now he's got older. He's a lot more wise. He's a lot more savvy. He's a lot more calculated, and it's nice to see that progression. So I don't think I answered your question at all. So maybe.
Sam has, he's a gift of the gab. He can talk himself out of anything.
Oh, wow. Can I?
I really think you can. I've seen you do it.
What are you laughing at?
Yeah, I'm not laughing. I'm just don't know what to say.
Finding out her sort of new parentage, she's sort of followed her gut and she's changed to engineering. So she's now studying at MIT and...
Does she stay in university or does she drop out?
She would never drop out.
She better see it all the way through to the end.
She will. First degree.
Good.
Of course.
No partying.
No, never. No.
Such a strict dad.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, whiskey's not an alcohol, right?
No.
No. I mean, you don't seem to think it is.
I have a question about chemistry between actors.
I failed.
I'm more of a physics. I'm more of a school.
I was like, this is my territory. Let me...
Yes. They say, do you have chemistry with someone? You're like, I don't know. I'm just sort of doing your job, right? I don't know what they see. What do they see?
The term chemistry, when applied to actors, it seems like such a broad term for just two actors that work really well together. And I think that can be many different factors.
I met with Richard, so did a few other girls, and you do a read-through. I met with Katrina. Didn't meet with this one.
I wasn't interested.
Thank you.
No, I feel like we should have sat down and had a chemistry test.
Yeah.
Like, given lots of different things. And
yeah, I mean, I would have annihilated you,
changed
but
colours. Worked out if it was alkaline or acidic,
yeah.
and then you pass and you get the job.
Get the job, yeah. Some people just naturally have a chemistry and can work well together, but I think also, as Richard was saying, you can have the best chemistry on screen, but if you don't have the same idea for how a scene's going to go, then it's still not going to work. So it's kind of a mix of the two things, just sort of, having the same sort of plan for a scene, if you like, and sort of being on the same page as to where your actors are.
I feel like the best chemistry this season is Katrina Balfe and Rollo. Because it's negative.
Totally agree. It's always like when you're most hungover or tired, or you've just had a big argument, and then you turn around and someone puts a camera in your face. They can I have a photo. Yeah.
Tell me, what kind of cycle do you have?
A unicycle. No, I have a road bike and a mountain bike, and I'm terrible at it. I've come off a few times, but it's great. We've got some really good mountain biking over here in Scotland.
I have a question. Do you shave your body?
Absolutely. Yeah. I shave one side, so I'm fast on that side.
Sure. Good. I like mine with a little fresco.
Oh wow.
You You can drink at work and still say that I'm doing my job.
Exactly, yes, yes. And in fact, you do your job better, I find, if you've... No, it's been a really long journey, and I'm really proud of it. It's my baby, and obviously goes very well with Mountain Dew.
Yes. I'll put this right here for everyone to see, but
Please
I'm going to move on to this little project you've been working on called Outlander. You're a sex symbol. And I know this because they sent us the only photo we could find of you with your shirt on for the show.
Very good actor. I know a lot of girls here in the studio are all fangirling and frothing. I said, grow up. The man's an actor. He's not a bit of meat. Treat the man with respect. Sam Heughan, good morning, buddy. How are you?
Good morning to you both, and thank you for having me. And yeah, thank you. I believe you're treated like a piece of meat sometimes as well.
Correct, my friend, yes. Good-looking
All
blokes
the
like
time.
us are often just seen as sex symbols. It gets
It's hard,
tiring.
isn't it?
It gets tiring.
Yeah.
I get it.
What do you do? How do you handle that? I mean, is it really? Do you mind that people look at you and squeal?
I mean, I'm waiting for you to squeal, Stephen. Sorry, one second.
What's going on? You're all sacked.
Okay.
That's me and a fish, which I caught. And yes, it was just a really idyllic childhood, you know, growing up in the countryside. The last fish I ever caught, because it was so traumatizing, that I used to go fishing and not put any bait on the hook, so no one would know, but I would just sit by the side of the water for hours and not catch anything. But I'd rather do that than actually catch something.
It's very happy. It's a very happy book. Most of it is very, very happy. But
It is. It is.
For every high point, there has to be. Every career, there will be some, dips to get to the high point. So read away.
This is probably the highlight with you, Andrew, I have to admit. Just wish the dogs were here. I drifted along the Walk of Fame, where almost 3,000 cement stars in the pavement commemorate past and present entertainers in the world of stage, screen, and music. Patrick Swayze. I was about to do a little jig there, but I won't. Maybe later. Robert Wagner, Douglas Fairbanks, Kiefer Sutherland. Try saying that with your teeth in. David Bowie, Paul Newman. Tourists stopped and took photos of famous names, but I just focused on the fact that other lesser-known or forgotten celebrities were simply disregarded or trampled over. Dropping down into Sunset Boulevard, I passed landmarks like the Pink Taco, Chateau Marmont. But everything felt off limits to me now. Only a, here we go, cowboy-themed restaurant. The Saddle Ranch. It seemed like the kind of place that might have me. And that was because I looked ridiculous in my Stetson. I caught sight of my reflection in the window. The tourists at the tables on the other side must have wondered if I'd arrived for my shift, bussing tables. All I wanted to do was toss that damn hat in the bin. Los Angeles was laughing at me. By now, my feet were hurting. I'd walked a long way in a pair of stupid boots with no destination in mind. I was just counting the coins in my pocket, hoping I had enough for a metro ticket back to my hotel, when my mobile phone beeped. I opened my messages, hoping perhaps that one of my last auditions might have resulted in the break I needed so desperately. Instead, I found an alert from my bank. On learning that my account had gone into the red, I just wanted to disappear. I had zero money, no way home. I was lost in LA. I couldn't stop crying. I was a failure. Hollywood had spat me out. Boo, Hollywood. Yes. There's some...
Don't worry, you know how it goes in the end.
Some light reading for you.
You come and do the whiskey trail with us, and we'll see who dies first.
Yeah. Okay, that's a deal.
Like Highlander, there can only be one.
There can only be one. You guys are gonna die first. I think.
Yeah.